Boy, does it feel great to be alive on a Saturday afternoon on YouTube as a diehard passionate Chicago Cubbies baseball fan, or what? Or doesn't it feel great to be alive on a steaming hot Saturday on YouTube as a diehard passionate Chicago Cubs baseball fan, or what? Hey, Cub Nation, Ryan here. I hope you are all having a awesome start to your Saturday and weekend. By the way, happy Saturday indeed. We got a very fun episode ahead of us today. So welcome back to the channel of Cubs Baseball with Ryan Knight. So I'm just going to go over the four things we're going to talk about in today's episode. We will talk about some breaking news and how the Chicago Cubs made team history. Then we will go and talk about Ian Happ news. We will also talk about Mr. Ben Brown. And then we will have a big breaking news announcement on a former Chicago Cub. So you guys are probably asking, what is this history? How did a Chicago Cub player make team history? And who was that Chicago player that made history? Well, it was one of the newest additions to the Chicago Cubbies. Left-handed pitcher Gornius Cabrera made his Chicago Cub debut in yesterday's game. And he is the very first player ever in the history of the Chicago Cubs to wear the number 92 in the regular season. Of course, there have been Chicago Cub players who have worn number 92 in spring training, but never in the regular season until yesterday. Gornius Cabrera, the newest addition to the Chicago Cubbies, wore number 92 in a regular season game. And on that note, he has officially made Chicago Cub team history by becoming the first player ever to wear a Chicago Cub jersey number 92 in the regular season for the Chicago Cubs. And I want to say congratulations to two people on that. Number one, Gornius Cabrera, and number two, the best team in the NL Central, the Chicago Cubbies. That was history made yesterday at Wrigley Field, and it should be recognized and announced. So again, congratulations to Gornius Cabrera and the Chicago Cubs on that historic moment in yesterday's ball game at the friendly confines against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, now we get to talk about the fun part. The Hap Daddy, the coffee guy, the host of the Compound Podcast, and that is Ian Happ. Before today's ball game, Ian Happ received his Gold Glove Award for the third time in his career. And you know what? There's already a shirt made, and it says Ian Happ is good at baseball. Well, why don't we just say Ian Happ is good in left field? You know, I mean, we all know Ian Happ is good at baseball. Why don't we just say that Ian Happ is good playing the outfield, or Ian Happ is good at playing left field? But anyway, guys, at the end of the day, it is official. It is a fact. Prior to today's game in the pregame ceremonies, Rawlings was able to give Ian Happ his Gold Glove, which, by the way, is his third Gold Glove of his MLB career. So congratulations to Ian Happ on receiving his third Gold Glove Award winning, very impressive and all that. You know, I was when I played high school and college ball, I played very little of the outfield. So Ian Happ is definitely good at playing the outfield. Well, we go from Ian Happ to Ben Brown. And no, Ben Brown did not start today's game against the Reds. It was Drew Pomeranz, but Drew Pomeranz only went 1 inning. And then out of the bullpen came Ben Brown. Now, guys, I want to say happy Ben Brown Day. And I'm going to show you why today should be Ben Brown Day. Because Ben Brown came out of the bullpen to relieve Drew Pomeranz in the 2nd inning. Ben Brown would go 6 innings, giving up only 1 hit, 1 walk, and he struck out 9 batters. I think that is good enough to now say happy Ben Brown Day. Don't you guys agree? I think with that outing, today should be named Ben Brown Day, or at least Ben Brown Saturday. Let me know what you guys think about that down below in the comment section. But yeah, guys, Drew Pomeranz just went the opener, just went 1 inning today. And then in the 2nd inning, they give Ben Brown the ball, and he would go 6 innings and get 9 strikeouts, walk 1 batter, and only give up 1 hit. Unfortunately, despite that dominating and great outing by Ben Brown, it wasn't enough for the win. Because when Ben Brown came out of the game was tied at 0. Therefore, Ben Brown would not be able to qualify for the W. But he did have a great outing. And that's why I think today should be called Ben Brown Day, or at least Ben Brown Saturday. Get obvious assurance and more key to mention that. But I'll say it. Happy Ben Brown Saturday, everyone. All right, guys, now this is the breaking news announcement on a former Chicago Cub. Maybe you guys recognize the name, maybe you guys don't, but Josh Harrison. Now, Josh Harrison was drafted in the top rounds by the Cubs in 2007, and he made a breaking news announcement earlier today, and he announced his retirement from playing professional baseball. Josh Harrison played with a lot of different teams, 9 different MLB teams he was a part of, and the very first one was none other than the Chicago Cubs. Even though Josh Harrison was not a Chicago Cub for long in the big leagues, at the end of the day, he was still a Chicago Cub. And so I just wanted to say congratulations to Josh Harrison on his retirement. He just made that announcement this morning. He was actually playing AAA ball with the Cincinnati Reds this year. He was in AAA Louisville, and he announced his retirement on his social media around 4 o'clock this morning. So you know what they say, when you're, it doesn't matter how long you are as a Cub, at the end of the day, you're still a Cub. And that definitely applies to Josh Harrison. So on behalf of the Chicago Cubs, everyone at home, myself, my YouTube team, my family, we want to congratulate Josh Harrison, a former Chicago Cub, on his successful retirement from playing the great game of Major League Baseball. But yeah, guys, again, former Chicago Cub Josh Harrison announcing his retirement from playing MLB baseball. Man, guys, it is hot here in Boise, Idaho today at 101 degrees. And it's not even the month of June yet. And here in Boise, Idaho, we have already hit 101 degrees. Maybe that's one reason I'm in the garage. Actually, it's not. My mom's cleaning the house. I wanted to be out of her way. That's why I'm in the garage. But it is a hot one. But it's a great day to do a Chicago Cub episode nonetheless. So you guys all know the drill. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like. And if you are not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe, guys. It is finally the weekend, but it is also the last day of May. So let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Let me know if you guys are excited for the month of June. And yeah, I think that's a great place to stop. So have a great rest of your Saturday. And make sure you do me a favor. You take care of yourself and each other. And then, as always, go Cubs, go.